In this project, we're going to learn how to use labels and buttons. So first of all, let's put a label inside our storyboard. Just drag it and drop it. And now we're going to put a button inside the storyboard. There you go. Now we're going to the assistant editor view where we are going to create instances for these labels and buttons in our .h file. Title label. Now we need to change the connection type from outlet to action. I'm going to call this click button. Now if you go into your .m file, you will see that a new method has been created. This method is called whenever a user clicks on the button. Now before we go into writing any code, let's first give this button an image. For that, we will first include an image into a project file. So go to File, Add File, and then select the image from your computer. Now you see the image file has been included into a project file. Now I'm going to put it inside the WatchKit app folder. Now go back to your storyboard, select the button, and go to the attributes inspector. Now in the background option, change the image to the one you just included. I'm going to resize this button and change the label over here. Now I'm going to change the position a bit. So center and bottom. Resize it again. And now I'm going to change the position for the label. So center. That looks good. Now let's write some code. First, I'm going to make a global variable inside our .m file. So int counter is equal to 0. Then, inside our click button method, I'm going to increment the counter every time the user presses the button. Now, I'm going to set the text for this label. So, title label set text in a string with format specifier for integer and then counter. Also, we will change the initial value of this label to 0. Now let's run the code. So it looks like a WatchKit app works fine. That's good. Now, let's set a maximum value for the counter. So, if counter is equal to 10, counter is equal to 0. This will change the value of counter to 0 once it reaches a value of 10. Now let's check it out. So you see the values keep looping from 1 to 10, just like we wanted them to.